I'm Dan LeMay, and the purpose of this, I'm the instructor for your statistics course you're taking this summer, and the purpose of this video is to show you how to register, not register, how to your buying options out at WebAssign. That's the online homework portal where you have to pay for this. I'm sorry that it costs some money. It's not all open source, but it's worth the money, and it's not incredibly expensive. So let me show you some options here, and I'll show you how to get the information, then how to get the options. Here, let me share my screen. Um, okay, so I'm in Canvas. I'm in the right summer, right? So let me go to modules. Let me go to FAQ about how this course works. And if you go to books, I've got, here's the required part. This is the WebAssign access, which if you probably watched that other video I made about how to get registered out there. And if you want to try to find this access less, in a cheaper place, sometimes you use textbook sites or, can give you a good deal. But you want to make sure you get a new because this is just an access code with no book. You want to make sure it's brand new, that it hasn't been used, and you're welcome to do that if you want, but you don't have to. Okay, and then here's the course key. Looks like I got to update that for this summer. I haven't done that yet. I do have it in the other place updated. And then if you want to, you can buy a paper copy textbook. The way the instructor who wrote the book and had a hand in creating the WebAssign assignments, he has videos that are, that to walk you through the book. It's more like a workbook than a textbook, though it's got elements of a textbook. So that's how you can that's for the spiral bound one. You can probably find that used cheaper elsewhere. But I'm going to show you what I would recommend. If I were taking this course and knowing what I know, this is what I would do. So let's talk about WebAssign first off. So once you get into WebAssign, you're gonna log in, and then they're gonna. I don't think I can go back without them kicking me out of this. I don't want to lose this page, but it says, you got to come up with some money for us. Now, if you have bought the textbook out at eCampus or bought the access out at eCampus, they're going to get you a code, and that's where you can enter it, and you don't have to do any kind of payment information with Cengage. Let's talk about that access. So this is the eCampus site for CCV. I know there's links to it all over the CCV online courses, but ccv.ecampus.com. And let's go look what they're going to charge this semester for this book. So I'm going to go by courses. This is summer 2025, and this is a math course. I hope this is big enough and clear enough you can see it. And this is 2021, Math 2021, and this is section number 5. And then let's find materials for that course. And so what? So here's the let's see. This is the spiral bound book. Here's the WebAssign one. You got to buy it new. They're charging 62.54. That's not too crazy. I've spent more than that on a book, but I'm going to show you a way to save a little bit of money with that. And then here's the spiral bound book that you can pay them. They're also charging 39, almost $40 for that. Plus, I don't know, there won't be any shipping for this, but if you buy this, I think there's shipping involved with that. So this is what eCampus is charging. If you have a textbook voucher, you need to buy it this way. It's the only way to spend that money. If I don't know if you're working and your employer is going to pay for the course for the books. I don't know how that reimbursement system works with your employer. You should ask HR and how that all works. But if you're like me, you have to buy my textbooks when I take a course. Um, this is what I would do. Now, once I log into when she'll log into WebAssign here. So we're back here. That's where you'd get the access code from eCampus. You can type it in there or paste it in there. Now, if you want to not do that, you want to save as much money as you can click Buy Now and get this through eCampus or through WebAssign, and they're charging. So this is just for the online portion. No spiral bound book. they're charging 46.95 versus what were they charging here? 62 versus 46. That's what, a $16 savings if I'm doing my arithmetic right. So I don't know, $16 is something. So, and you don't, the nice thing about this is you don't have to wait for eCampus. I don't know if you what you bought out at eCampus, but sometimes it takes a couple of days for them to get stuff posted. Sometimes it takes longer than that. Not usually. Usually the people that have a hard time with eCampus is because they aren't looking in the right place. I'm pretty sure what happens with eCampus, you have a portal you sign into, and then there's a ebook page where you can, or your library or something like that. I know I've never done it through eCampus with an online access, so can't really help you with that. But I know it's there in that library where you got to click on it and they'll show up, the access code will come on there. But I'm trying to point you to so there's a way to save $16 at least and access it through this way, and it's immediate. You could wait and wait till the day of it. It would wait till the day of the course and do this. One thing I haven't mentioned is that they give you a 2 week grace period. So you don't have to buy. If I go home, let's see if I'm signed in still. Oh, see, I've got two courses. So here's the preview one. Well, if you go here, this is the one. This is the actual class. Um, when this is open, maybe I should go back to the preview class. But anyways, you get 2 weeks of access. You don't have to pay them anything. You just always got to click. I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue. Let me see if that happens with the preview course that I created. Open WebAssign. See where it said, whoop, whoop. Did you see where it went? 14 days. So if you could click with continue temporary access, you don't have to pay anything. Uh, 35 days remaining, right? It's 2 weeks. It's 14 days, folks. And then that's when the trial ends. And this is another link to purchasing access. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like when that course goes live. A lot of people start a course and drop it. And the nice about having the 14 days is you don't have to, worry about it. WebAssign is very easy to work with. I've been told by students, um, as far as payment. So, yeah, I guess that's all. Let's talk about the spiral bound book now. If we go back to here, now I'm thinking I've got these things all updated. We'll find out. So what you can do is, it looks like the link's not working. I know I've got these updated in some page. So this is back in Canvas. Here, let me do this. I'm in Canvas and course resources, FAQ about how this works, and books. Okay. So now we're coming down to some cheaper ways to buy it. This is a link to Scott Stevens' videos in his website. And then here I talk about going out to WebAssign and buying it directly. Now, for the textbooks, here we go. The Center of Math, the Worldwide Center of Math, I think is what they call it. They're the publisher for the paper-bound versions of this book. Let's see if I've got this link working right. I do. So this first link sends you to the PDF version. It costs you $10. Honestly, it's better than the trouble with Cengage's version of the ebook. It comes right here. You can open it up, but it's one of these ones where it's a page turner where you got to click on it. Not my preferred way to have an ebook. I mean, maybe it works for you. I would reckon if you do go this route and don't pay for anything else, it certainly works. I would certainly look at it. I would look at the vocab. I would look at some formulas that he throws at us, and like the how-tos. It's worth it. And then you get some Then you get some summary stats. You have answers to all of these things available in the course. I'll show you. And then there's the online the homework. This is the paper-based problem set. The nice thing about doing some of these, at least do the ones that are starred. And I'm getting beyond just buying the books. If you do the starred ones, those have the answers, and they're also very similar to the problems I'm going to ask for you out on the online homework. Okay, so save yourself some time. Let's get back to about buying the books. Um, let's see. Where is here we go. Worldwide Center of Math. So this is a PDF version of the textbook. What you can do is pay $10 for it, download it, and if you have a cheap way to print it, I'm not telling you to find some teacher, some high school teacher or elementary school teacher that has access to a copier, but you might know one and maybe get it printed for you. Cheap, hole punch it in a binder. Pretty cheap way to get access to the paper. Maybe the other way to do this is um, let's see, let's come back to books. Nope, 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 that's the ebook. Okay, books, here we go. This other link should take us to the spiral bound copy of the book that the Worldwide Center of Math does. And remember, eCampus was charging $39. You can get it for 20 plus shipping probably. And you're gonna here you can save $10 and get the spiral bound. You don't have to print anything. Um, and there'll be some shipping with it too here, but it's $10 you're saving. And then you get paper copy textbook. So um, the cheapest way to do this eCampus thing to do the textbook for this course is to buy it directly from eCampus. You can buy it now, and they'll give you that options. Save yourself $16 here, and then go out to the Worldwide Center of Math and either buy yourself the paper copy or buy yourself the $10 PDF. You might want to consider the PDF anyways, even if you know, because in PDF it scrolls, it looks pretty good. I mean, you can print any pages that you want, but it looks pretty good on the screen. Unlike that page turner that was happening in eCampus. I mean, it's worth it. I'll post what I'll do for the first 3 weeks of the course. So for the first three chapters of the course, I think that's only the first 2 weeks for the summer course. I'll put the PDFs. I'll put the chapters we're covering available in Canvas. I don't think I have that yet. I don't think I have that set up yet here. Modules. Um, no, I don't have that yet. I'll have that soon. I'll have week one available there soon. Okay, so I guess that's it. So eCampus, if you got about a voucher or you're not comfortable using your own money, one risk, I don't know if you noticed this, I kind of blew over this in the books. CCV has me do this. If you're okay, let's see. Oh, since this isn't being processed, if you buy this through Worldwide Center of Books or you buy it from WebAssign, Cengage, CCV staff can't support you if something messes up. Now, I've also never heard anything about Worldwide Center of Math or WebAssign messing up with this. I have heard things about eCampus messing up. Just saying. I'm not going to diss the company the school is using, but I have heard that. So you can't call them up and say, hey, can you help me with this? So if you buy through eCampus, CCV staff will help you. They're very good at getting eCampus to do stuff. They're very effective at that. So if you want to go that route, you can. And always email me, ask me, folks. I can help you through this stuff if you need some help with the online part, with the getting registered. I'm more than willing to help you do that. We can Zoom and we can share screens and help you get set up. Okay, so you gotta buy the WebAssign, whether you buy it through eCampus or directly from eCampus, directly from WebAssign, and the textbook's optional. I've had people skip the textbook and then buy it later because they wanted to have that. Um, this is probably a long enough video. I'm trying to keep it short and I've rambled on too long. Tell me what you need, folks. I'm here to help.